Welcome
to
Those Two Chicks with a Podcast. I'm Jordan.
I'm Emma. I feel like we just did this.
I think my light is too bright now, but I can't turn it down.
Why?
I don't know. It's at the low. Ooh. There, that, maybe. I don't know. I'll leave it alone.
Are we at the lowest setting?
Yeah.
Oh.
But now
maybe?
it got like brighter outside.
Yeah, maybe it just changed.
I knew that was gonna happen. I could feel it.
We have
coming.
a lot of trust in our box. We're like, this can hold it for sure.
This can definitely take care of the problem. Okay.
I mean, question why it always falls over. Like,
I'm excited for today.
Yeah.
Are you?
Yes. We're doing 2 episodes.
Yes, we've just recorded last week's episodes about ghosts and the squonk and frogs with pee in them.
Yeah.
That was sad.
We got a lot of stuff going on, so next week we'll do another double just to fill up for August. So
yeah. Lucky you guys. Again, I mean, you're still getting the same episodes.
Yeah, and nothing will change for you. Just be like, oh.
They're wearing the same outfit a lot.
Gross.
Her face looks extra shiny because I didn't powder and the lights make my makeup melt. So, anything you want to talk about? I feel like I talked about everything in our last episode.
Nothing's really new. I'm still moving.
Yeah, she's still moving. Nothing's really changed.
No.
The last 10 minutes. The table keeps moving though.
Yeah.
Excited for Halloween?
Yep.
I don't know.
I think that's it.
Oh, the store down the street sells corn in a cup. I saw that.
Really?
Yeah, corn in a cup. I was
Corn
like,
in a cup.
and it looked like Mexican, like Spanish corn. That looked yummy.
Oh, okay.
Yep. And then there was a house with an inflatable jacuzzi in the front yard and garbage everywhere. So I was like, that's probably an interesting house.
Oh, fun. We should go there.
We should try it sometime.
With our corn
bet
cup.
they'd let us dip in it in the jacuzzi.
Maybe.
We could record an episode. Hot tubbing.
Where are you?
We get corn in the cup because the store is kind of right across from the house.
Okay.
So I think that'd be fun.
We'll be there.
Just a suggestion. Okay, so I'll do my what I found online first.
We had a game for us.
A game. That's what I found online.
Oh.
And this is, what did Jordan find online?
What is it this time?
Okay. I don't know how many people have seen this.
Yeah.
But it's just random. This girl that, her name is Maddie Grace Jepson.
Okay.
And she came up with a game. And I'm going to show you the game first, and then we're going to do it, okay? So you have to sing that first.
Okay.
And it goes, and you have to sing it like she did.
Okay.
When you know the words to the song, sing along, sing along. And then what they do is they sing, she's going to sing the tiniest bit, and you have to guess the song.
Mama. My mama told me when I was young, you're almost to school.
So I told Emma to come up with 2 songs, and we're going to play it. We're going to play the game.
Okay.
You don't have to sing it every time. But you do have to sing it at least once.
Okay, I need to look up the lyrics. Because there's a good chance I will say the wrong lyrics.
Emma!
Well, I picked songs you would know.
Oh, okay.
But I went like 90s, 2000s
Oh.
with it. You should know them.
Okay.
So I just have to sing like what? 2 lines from it?
Not just like 2 seconds of it.
Okay.
It has to be very short to make the game hard.
Okay. I feel like you're going to get it.
That's okay, because I want it.
I know.
Get it.
We're going to win. I don't know what you sang the first part.
When you know.
Alright, and then I'll join in.
Words to the song. Sing along. You gotta stick your tongue out.
Sing
along. Okay.
I wanna.
I'm so bad at this game, I should have told you. I tried to play it with Jenna and I'm really bad at it. Do it again?
I wanna. I really thought you would get it.
You gotta think about it. I wanna.
Yeah. I wanna. Do you want the 3rd word?
I don't know. Just sing like the first of it. Just be like, I wanna.
I wanna. That's it.
I didn't mean it. Should I go, I wanna
home. I wanna home.
Oh!
I wanna home. I wanna hold him. There'll be a 20-minute episode. I wanna home.
I wanna home.
Yeah.
Let's do a different line.
Oh, whoa.
What?
Mhm. Oh, whoa.
I don't know. I give up.
Poker face. Lady Gaga.
Oh!
Hold on, like.
That's not fair, because you did it really slow.
I wanna. And then the next part. Oh, whoa. Oh, oh.
I'm not very good at this game. Okay, my turn. Ready?
Oh, you have one.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I have two for you.
Oh, gosh.
Okay.
I'm really bad.
When you know the words to the song, sing along. Sing along. Oh.
Now, how?
That's the fun part. Oh.
Oh. Oh, oh, oh.
O'Reilly! Auto parts. Ow! Yeah! You did it.
Okay. You should be good.
All right.
I don't know the first part again. When you know the words to this song, sing along.
Stick your tongue out. Sing.
Okay.
One more time. Sing.
Along.
Okay.
To I. To I.
To I.
Oh, come on.
I'm
know
so
this.
bad at it.
To I. All right, I'll do the chorus.
Okay.
With a.
I don't know.
How did I get O'Reilly? Oh,
Because we love that song.
with a. Or. To I. To I. Toxic Britney Spears. To I. Can't go now.
Oh my god!
With a taste of your
Fucking shit!
Literally. Jordan should know these songs.
No, I didn't. Okay, well I do, but no. Okay, I'll go again. When you know the words to the song, sing along. Sing along. This shit.
What did you just say?
This shit.
This shit?
This shit.
This shit or this shit?
This shit.
It doesn't make a difference. I don't know what it is.
This shit.
This shit.
This shit. This shit.
No. What is it?
This shit is bananas.
Oh,
B-A-N-A-N-A-S.
Yeah, I win.
It's a hard
That
game.
one's hard. Yeah.
Oh.
Wow.
Man, give me one more.
I don't have another
Just think
one.
of us something off the top of your head that you think I would know. Because I'm really mad at myself right now for not getting any.
Okay.
Okay.
This is so relevant right now.
Okay.
Okay. If you know the words to this song, sing along. I have to do it again.
Tom.
Sing along.
There you go.
I'm a
Barbie girl. Yeah, there we go.
I was like, this is so relevant right
Barbie
now.
girl. That's what we can talk about. I watched that movie.
How was it?
So good. So
Good.
I figured out we could stream our TV downstairs, the one in our bedroom, because it's like one of my mom's and it's like older. And I always stream off my phone because I have this website where I watch movies. Don't tell the government. And so we figured it out, and I was like, oh my God, let's watch a Barbie movie. It was so good. And I cried. I laughed. I cried. It was good. It was so funny.
I want to see that movie, but
It's really good.
can't.
Yeah, Emma couldn't go with me. I was really sad.
I know.
But it was good.
Well, I'm glad you liked it.
Thank you.
And you watched it.
I did.
Illegally.
Yeah, and my tummy hurt, though, because that's when I ate the pie. But I threw up, shitted and farted a little bit, came back, finished the movie.
It's great.
It was really good. And Lucas liked it, too. He didn't cry, obviously, but he had some jokes in there about, they're real man-hating in this movie. And
It's sorry.
Sorry, you suck. Just kidding.
All right, fun facts?
Yeah! Fun facts with Emma.
Welcome to Fun Facts with Emma. I'm your host, Emma.
Okay. Yay.
You're like, Emma, I know who you are.
Every time?
This one's really quick.
Okay.
So this is from a TikTok user called The History Source.
Ooh, that sounds like right up your alley.
I know.
Yeah.
I really like this channel.
Yeah.
So here's some old recipes that are still used today.
Ooh.
And the first one are tamales.
Okay.
And they were first created sometime between 8,000 to 5,000 BCE.
Wow,
That's
that's
old tamale.
nuts.
I love tamales.
Okay, so I haven't had a tamale since first grade.
Oh.
Hated them in first grade.
Oh.
But I hated a lot of things in first grade that I like now.
Well,
mushrooms.
I have sneezed. No, it went away. I got scared.
God bless.
And then pancakes are another one. Early versions of pancakes were discovered dating back to 5,000 years.
Oh my God.
And flat cakes were mentioned in the 7th century BCE by a Greek poet.
What the fuck?
I know.
That's crazy.
I didn't think they were that far behind.
Yeah.
Land stew is what they called it, but just think of like meat veggies, like a stew.
Oh,
They
I'm
call it
not a
land
stew girly.
No,
You know what I
8,000
want?
years.
A good chili. Oh. I think I might make some chili tonight.
I don't know if it's chili season yet.
But this morning feels like chili season.
Right, but then this afternoon might be like 80 degrees.
Don't you like having chili in 80-degree weather?
No. Land stews 8,000 years ago.
Wow.
This last one here, mead.
Oh, yeah.
So it's the oldest alcoholic drink in the world, and it's dating back to 20,000 years ago.
Jesus.
That's a long time.
Lucas really wants to make his own mead.
I mean, why not?
Well, I don't
Could be
think-
fun.
He might be good at it. I don't know. He can't make spaghetti, but maybe he can make mead.
This is like secret trade.
I don't freaking know.
That's your fun fact.
I love that. That's cool.
Some old foods.
Old food. But cookies aren't very old.
No?
That fucks with my head. Like chocolate chip cookies really aren't that old.
Well, they're not very old.
But I'm like, why? It took you guys that long to think of that?
But not pancakes.
Dumb.
Idiot. Stupid. Go to idiot school.
You guys, we're talking about conspiracies today.
Yeah.
And I have one that I don't think you'll see coming.
Okay.
I mean, you've heard of it.
Yeah.
But, like, I never thought I'd talk about it.
Okay.
So we're going to talk about the conspiracies behind the death of Princess Diana.
Oh.
So let's talk about Princess Di a little bit before we get into it.
Yeah.
So her family, we're just going to talk like a little bit about her backstory.
Okay.
Because I don't know any of this shit.
Okay.
So her family, like, she grew up, like, adjacent to the royals. So, like, she's just a very, very, very wealthy family. And they gained their fortune in the 15th and 16th centuries from sheep farming.
Same.
Which I thought was interesting. I wish. And actually, she's quite younger than Charles.
Oh.
By 12 years.
I think I knew that. Yeah.
Which isn't that big of a deal, but the creepy thing is that she used to play with his brothers. Brothers. I didn't research into that. I don't care about him. I think he only has one brother.
Yeah, doesn't he only have one brother?
Yeah, Andrew, right?
I don't know.
Or is that just in my head? I don't know. Okay, but the thing that's creepy to me is that, like, she remembers when she was 5 years old, she was having a tea party with his brother, and he interrupted their game, and he was 17 years old. Like, isn't that kind of creepy? Yeah, it's just like... I don't know, I just thought that was super weird.
Yeah.
Diana didn't really care about school, which, like, I get that.
What?
Oh, I thought there was a spider on my foot, but it was a hair. Yeah, it's definitely a hair. I think when I move, the hair moves.
Is it?
I don't know.
You're just gonna hold your foot up the entire time.
Yeah. No, it's definitely a hair.
I hate when that happens.
Do you think I don't jump or anything? I just go, ah!
This is gonna be fun to edit.
But she was like a free spirit.
Yeah.
And like she hated school. Her biggest passion was dancing, but she was too short to be a ballerina. But she loved sports. She was a swimmer, a skier, a tennis player, a pianist. And she didn't really care about school. She was kind of like, I don't want to say she was a wild child, but she was a little, like, she's a free spirit. She wanted to do what she wanted to do. So eventually she gets married to Charles. We all know it was a tumultuous marriage. A lot of infidelities.
Yeah.
With Camilla. And this was pretty gross. I didn't know about this, but I guess there was a leaked phone call between Camilla and Charles, like, while he was still married to Diana. And in this call, he said that he wishes he could be her tampon so he could live inside her trousers. Isn't that so gross? Like, if a man said that to me, I'd be like, I'm calling the police. That's disgusting.
That's gross.
I wish I could be your tampon. But she replied with, oh, that's a wonderful idea. Fucking Camilla.
With her pinky up.
Yeah, she would. Okay, so whatever. So they get divorced, blah, blah, blah. And
It's really gross.
Blah, blah,
I'm going
blah.
to tell my husband that.
Ew!
Just to see what he be like,
Didn't we say your dad had tampons once?
we did.
Did he ever listen to that?
I don't think so. I haven't been questioned or fired yet. So.
Oh, good. So I don't want to say that Diana was like innocent either, though, because she was having affairs, but you know, it was just kind of like a sad marriage. So I mean, she was kind of just trying to make the best of it. Yeah. But around the time of her death, which we're actually coming up on the anniversary of, because her death was the 31st of August.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. So by the time they listen to this episode, it'll be really close, won't it? Because this will go out the 25th. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. Well, now you know. So she was dating at this time the son of a billionaire, and his name was Dodie Fayed. And I really hope I'm not completely butchering his name, but he was a film producer and jet setter who split his time between Los Angeles, London, and other family homes. Oh. And they seemed very in love. So it's actually it's really sad. I mean, the whole thing's sad, but I feel like that's even more sad that maybe she was finding her happily ever after. Mm-hmm. But first, let's go through a timeline of the day she died. Yep. So this is August 30th, 1997. Around 4:30 p.m., Diana and Fayed arrived at the Ritz Paris, which was owned by his father, who was the, billionaire. They got the Imperial Suite, really fancy, but around paparazzi around the area heard that they were there and already started flooding the hotel right when they arrived. Oh. Between 5:30 and 6:30 p.m., reportedly, Fayed went to a jewelry store, and 2 rings are later delivered to the Imperial Suite. However, we will never know if this was going to be an engagement ring. But a friend of Diana's had said that she thought he was going to propose, which makes it even more sad. Around 7 p.m., Diana and Fayed exit the Ritz through the rear entrance and are driven to his residence. Then around 9:50, they came through the hotel's front entrance to go to the restaurant located in the hotel. Of course, like I said, it is just rampant with paparazzi. Diana reportedly orders... Oh, well, I guess we don't have to go over her order. Sorry. It sounds delicious, though. During the dinner, it's hard for Fayed to relax because he grows suspicious that photographers might be posing as restaurant patrons and request their food to be delivered to their room instead.
Yeah.
Now we're into the 31st because this is now like midnight. So around midnight, the bodyguard, Trevor Reese Jones, who actually was employed through the hotel. This isn't like her normal bodyguard. The hotel has a bodyguard for special guests. Oh. So the bodyguard, Fayed, and Diana reportedly attempt to evade photographers by leaving the hotel through its rear entrance to return to his apartment in the city. They enter the backseat of a black Mercedes driven by Ritz security employee Henry Paul. Maybe Henry's the hotel employee that I was thinking of. Cut it out. Whatever. According to Anderson's account, Paul had had at least 2 drinks, a scotch, and a beer that evening. His blood alcohol level was determined to be more than 3 times France's legal limit. A September 1997 analysis of Paul's blood, hair, and spinal cord later detected antidepressants Prozac and another one I can't pronounce that sometimes are used to combat alcohol withdrawal. So mixing these pills with alcohol, he was probably pretty messed up. And reportedly prior to the departure, Paul taunted the paparazzi, reminding one witness to the antics of this man's father. Oh my God, hold on. This sentence is written really stupid. Essentially, a paparazzi was like, the antics seemed like my alcoholic father.
Okay.
Because I'm like, how do they know this guy's father? Now, this is 12:23, so only 3 minutes later. The speeding car, in a misguided attempt to outrun photographers, collides with a concrete pillar in Pont de l'Amal tunnel. Seconds earlier, Paul's co-worker... Okay, yeah, they are both employed by the hotel. I thought so, but it didn't specify.
I didn't think about it. It's like, I don't know.
Yeah, sorry. Well, my point is, and we'll get into it with the conspiracy, that these aren't Diana's employees.
Right.
People that she's used to.
Okay.
Paul's co-worker, Trevor Reese-Jones, had buckled his seatbelt, which Anderson said went against typical procedure for bodyguards. He is the only one to see the sunrise. He's the only one who lives. Everybody else in the car didn't have buckles on. Which, like, why didn't the bodyguard tell Diana to put her buckle on?
Yeah. If
he knew he should put his buckle on, like, I thought that was weird.
You tell her?
Yeah, like, that's weird. So, Fayed and Paul die on the scene. Following the incident, Dr. Frédéric Maliz happens to be driving by and tends to Diana with limited supplies. Before the ambulance arrives, workers use an electric chainsaw to extract Diana from the car. 1:20 a.m., after attempting to stabilize Diana on site, the ambulance transports her to the hospital. Along the way, she suffers cardiac arrest, and the ambulance stops while...
Oh.
Yeah,
okay,
while they do
get it.
CPR, and, like, in American, they keep going. At 1:45, Britain's ambassador to France, Michael J., is notified of the accident. He alerts the Queen's private secretary, Robin Janvrin, who is with the royal family at Balmoral. 2:01 a.m., she arrives at the hospital undergoing surgery minutes later. But at 4 a.m., unfortunately, the princess who celebrated her 36th birthday the previous month is pronounced dead. Sad. And this was a major event. People loved her. My mom was obsessed with her, actually. She had the Prince Diana Beanie Baby.
Oh.
Don't know what she did with it. It was probably the only one that's worth some money, so...
Yeah, probably.
But let's go into the conspiracies, because I've always thought her death was a little fishy.
Yeah.
So, I'm going to go over a couple theories with you.
Okay.
So the first one is that people think Diana was pregnant.
Yeah.
With his baby. And this is according to the father of Dodi Fayed.
Oh.
So the father claims that she was pregnant. Diana had become pregnant with his son's child, he said, and that idea was unacceptable to the British state. Mr. Fayed said that the royal family could not accept that an Egyptian Muslim could eventually be the stepfather of the future King of England. So, which we have heard claims that the British family could be a little racist.
Yeah.
Which I think tracks. But, you know. So, discussion of a potential pregnancy came up even before Diana died. During a holiday in France a few weeks before, some newspapers speculated that she might be pregnant. And that they were talking about how Diana was going to have a big surprise. But there's no sign of pregnancy during the examination. Further tests on Diana's blood found that there was no sign of pregnancy there either, and there's no evidence even that Diana suspected she may be pregnant. Numerous close friends and others said that her menstrual cycle was normal and that she was using contraception and that she hadn't mentioned even the possibility of being pregnant.
Oh.
But I could also see, like, the royal family messing with the autopsy reports.
Sure.
So, the next one... Diana actually did believe she was going to be killed by the establishment. and she wrote about it in her diary.
Yeah.
Which is insane. And this is the main factor behind the conspiracies because she wrote it herself.
Right.
She wrote, "I am sitting here at my desk today in October, longing for someone to hug me and encourage me to keep strong and hold my head high. This particular phase in my life is the most dangerous. ... is planning an accident in my car, brake failure and serious head injuries in order to make the path clear for Charles to remarry." She didn't write the name, so we don't know exactly who. But it's really crazy that she wrote that.
Yeah.
And apparently she had a lot of issues with her car.
Oh.
With her cars. And it's just interesting because it's like she obviously has enough money to keep her cars well maintained. Why are all these issues coming up? Is someone tampering with her vehicles?
Yeah.
That's kind of weird.
Seems a little suspicious.
That's weird. There's one theory that the paparazzi made the car crash intentionally, which I don't think so. I don't think it's helpful that there were so many photographers, but why would they intentionally want to make her crash?
Yeah.
But photographers were blamed repeatedly and continue to be for Diana's death. The story caught on in part because it reflected a concern that had pursued Diana throughout her life, in that the interest was just paparazzi's interest was causing her harm. And this theory has 3 specific forms. The first alleges that the group of paparazzi chased and pushed Diana's Mercedes so that it would make the crash happen. Which is interesting. Because there were cars chasing them. I just don't know why they would do it intentionally. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
The second argues that the members of the paparazzi encouraged an environment where a crash would happen. And the third suggests that the paparazzi accidentally created a situation that the conspirators exploited to kill the people in the car. I don't really believe that. Here's one that I thought was interesting. So this one says that the driver, Henry Paul, intentionally caused the car to crash. Henry Paul was the head of security at the Ritz Hotel in Paris, but conspiracy theorists believe that he was actually in the secret services for France or UK or both, and that they wanted him to crash the car and kill the princess to cover up what the British royals wanted. And that maybe they were doing like a payoff for his family or something like that. But I don't think anybody would just be like, okay, like I'll kill myself.
Yeah.
Doesn't really make sense. And then there's one, like numerous people reported seeing flashes as the car headed into the tunnel where it would crash. And flashes were blamed for the crash itself, but the problem was that many people reported different flashes, different times, different places, which is the weird part. So was someone there creating those flashes and whatnot to make the car crash? Was that another way to kill her off?
On top of the weird car issues to begin with.
Yeah, exactly. And then they say that Diana's medical care was deliberately sabotaged. So conspiracy theorists believe that doctors allowed her to die on purpose by not treating her in the proper way. I don't know if I believe that.
I guess the part where you said they had limited supplies.
Yeah.
Like, was that normal?
Well, that was a guy who stopped on his way. Like, he was a doctor, and he helped while they were waiting for an ambulance. I think the most plausible one is just that she was too much of a troublemaker. They didn't really want to have a divorce in the royal family, which did happen anyway, though. So they divorced before she died, a year before she died.
Yeah.
But I think it was just a way to, like, keep her quiet. I believe it. Her own son believes it.
Yeah. That is kind of weird, because, I know, like, divorce is a big no-no, and it's for a lot of people today, even not royal families.
Yeah.
Some people are like, absolutely not.
Yeah.
But they were already divorced, so what's the point of it? Just to really make it official?
Like, it does kind of lean on, like, the racism part of it, maybe, because she was... People really did believe she was going to marry him.
Yeah.
And that could look bad for the royal family. And just like they said like Meghan Markle, they treat her really poorly. We don't know how true that is.
We don't know anything that's true about this, but...
No, but there have been reports of that. And so it kind of leads me to believe it could be possible. I mean, we obviously don't know if it is or not, but yeah.
Interesting.
It's just sad. She seemed like a nice lady. I don't remember her at all.
I don't
It was
either.
1996. But yeah, I mean, that was the end of mine. But
Yeah.
love to see what you guys think.
Mhm.
I don't know.
It's a very weird situation.
It's weird, right?
Whatever happened, it's very odd.
Yeah, agreed.
Whether it was just an accident or not. It's just,
Right.
I think, it was a lot.
Yeah, for sure.
Especially for what she wrote about it, too.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, who would
I feel
write
like if
about
she
that?
wrote that in her diary and then she really did die in this crash, someone had said that it almost seemed like too ordinary of a way to die. Like,
Oh.
I don't know if that's like ordinary. That's
Is it?
scary. I don't know.
Yeah. No, that's kinda
I think
weird.
they were trying to say it was like obvious that it was a setup. But I think like if the fact that she's having vehicle issues, she wrote that in her diary. All these paparazzi, they were chasing her like more aggressively than usual.
The other thing I want to know is why she wrote ...
Maybe she didn't. I don't know. Yeah, maybe
like
she
it's
thought
her
someone
diary.
like found it though, and like
Yeah.
I don't know.
Because wouldn't you want people to know who it was?
Or maybe maybe someone else redacted it. Like maybe someone else like crossed it out or so. I don't. Whoever found it, I don't know. Maybe they
Right.
didn't want it released. But I feel like it's pretty obvious it's Charles.
Was it confirmed like that's her handwriting and everything?
Yeah, like that's
Okay.
from her diary.
Okay.
Yeah,
I just don't know what if someone
like,
faked it.
fucked up. Well, I think it was in her book.
Oh,
Maybe.
I don't know.
Guess I should have researched a little bit.
Oh, that's interesting though.
Yeah.
That one always has bothered me.
Yeah. Same.
Mine's kind of weird now. I feel like I should have gone first.
Okay.
So I'm going to talk to you about a conspiracy about immortal actors.
About what?
Immortal actors.
Oh, I thought you said abortal act. I was like, what are they, abort?
Immortal.
Okay. I
so
love it already.
I talked about how actors don't age.
Yeah.
So, some people believe.
Didn't
that-
we talk about like Nicolas Cage?
Yeah. So, some people believe that there is a super secret society
Yeah.
that these actors are a part of that helps them maintain this everlasting life. So, have you ever seen photos of like a super old painting and they look identical to an
Yes,
actor?
many times.
So, people are saying that it's actually them, and the only thing is that there are photos of them. This is the thing that people are saying, well, how is it them? Because like there's photos of them living a normal life as a kid
Yeah. Yeah.
before they were famous.
Yeah.
You know, because not everyone is like I know like Jason Bateman, he grew up
Yeah.
in front of cameras.
Oh yeah.
But then there's other that's like, this is me when I was 5.
Yeah.
So how do you explain that?
That's true.
But then there's another theory,
Okay.
and it's that these actors are reincarnated and they just don't remember it. But it's easy to find these lookalikes because they're so famous, and we have so many photos of a famous person,
That's
and we know their
true.
faces. We're like, oh, that's so and so.
Yeah.
So, but they are actually reincarnated. They just don't remember that they're reincarnated.
That's weird.
I think because usually paintings are of like famous people,
Yeah.
like back then especially.
Yeah.
So I have some photos.
Okay.
I'll show you.
I love these kinds of
I
things.
know.
They're so good. And some of them are so fucking creepy.
Yeah, it's like, how do you explain it? So I'll pop them up here.
Okay.
I'm showing you. First one.
That's so him.
It's him.
That's him.
So he's either
He looks handsome with
reincarnated.
that mustache too.
He's
He's
either
cute.
reincarnated, doesn't remember it,
Yeah.
or he's part of a super secret society.
Yeah, it's so fucking weird. That
I
one's
know.
creepy.
This one's kind of creepy too.
Ugh, I hate that guy.
The facial structure's there though.
Yeah, it is.
Like if you were telling,
Yeah.
I mean that's, but I think it's
Was
so
he
easy
super
for
serious
us.
in his past life?
Yes. He was not
Not a comedian.
But it makes sense because
Yeah.
I think we look at his face, we're like, oh, that's so and so. But
Yeah.
there's probably pictures of like maybe us in a painting.
That freaks me out.
But who knows me?
well, they
my
say
husband
that
and
you
my
have-
mom.
Don't they, what's the? Oh, do you have more? I'm so sorry.
I
I'll
do.
talk about it in a minute.
No, you're fine.
Well, you know how they say there's like 7 other people in the world who look identical to
Yeah.
you? I wonder if
Yeah.
mine are skinny. 'Cause I'd love to know what I'd look like.
Mine's squonk.
They just hold up like 7 pictures and one's just a squonk. And that's Sal! Really, bitch? I'm gonna cry the whole way home.
Nicolas Cage.
Yeah, the Nicolas Cage ones are fucking weird.
That's weird.
And he has multiple ones.
Yeah.
It's weird as shit.
It's funny about these actors too because some of them, one, they just don't say anything, which I think is more suspicious about the secret society.
For real, though.
Like, Doesn't help your case.
Yeah.
And the other ones are like super shocked.
Yeah.
They're like, I don't get it. This one's kind of creepy too.
Ew.
But you can kind of see it.
Yeah, he grows his facial hair in the same spot.
I know. That's the creepy part.
That's weird.
It'd be one thing if you had facial hair,
Ew,
but
I don't
it's
like that.
the same spot.
I don't like that.
And I got a few more.
Okay.
This is a barely popular one too.
Oh, I've seen a lot of
Yep.
it. I believe that because I
That
swear
one-
he never fucking ages.
No.
Never.
So he's like the leader of
He
society.
probably is. He's the one who's been in the longest.
This one creeps me out too.
Ew, I hate that.
That's copy and paste.
Literally, I fucking hate that because his hair's kind of wavy curly too.
Yeah.
That's fucking.
Like, how do
weird.
you get that?
But
that
he's
you
definitely
hear?
gotten old, and he looks.
This
really
one
gross.
cracks me up, but it is true. That's him. That is him.
Yeah.
When he was in Evan Almighty.
Yeah, for
That's
sure. That's so fucking weird.
It's
What if these are just their relatives?
right? But no, I've been seeing that people are like, yeah, I don't
I
know.
feel like it's more plausible the reincarnation thing.
I think so too, like, because they don't remember it.
Yeah,
You know.
because John Travolta's old as shit now.
Yeah, how old is he?
Oh, I don't know.
Old.
You just look at him, he's old. No offense, John Travolta, when you're watching this later.
Right.
But
Yeah.
getting there.
But isn't that weird?
Yeah.
Just a
that's-
funny little
I
conspiracy.
love that. I always love seeing the TikToks about that and like looking at the pictures and stuff.
But the thing is, I think of that because if you are reincarnated, you still have a childhood, like you're born and everything,
Yeah.
and that would explain the photos of some people that aren't
Yeah.
famous yet.
Well, and how some of them are aging.
Yeah.
Like that would totally
Yeah.
explain it.
Because you also have child actors.
Yeah.
Like Leonardo DiCaprio. Like,
Yeah.
he has aged.
Yeah.
He's a child actor.
Speaking of reincarnation, I saw this one video where a kitten was just screaming. And someone wrote, what if you got reincarnated as a kitten and you're just being born, but you can still remember your life and all your families and everything, and that's why they're screaming like that, and then it slowly fades away.
You
know,
it's not as bad as the colon
I
cancer.
know, I know. I was like, ooh.
Yikes. So that's my conspiracy that I just
That's
solved
good.
for you.
Love
It's
it.
not a conspiracy anymore. They were reincarnated.
Yeah, we solved it.
Yeah. You're welcome.
Princess Diana, debatable. We don't know.
I don't know. But
But
These
we
actors.
definitely moved again.
we did.
Well,
I'm gonna look back at the photos, just us actually
I know.
pushing
Well, I can feel
pulling.
myself.
Is it the elbows, you think?
I think.
And so I just slowly, maybe I just
I don't-
accommodate well.
I guess,
and
but our chairs are not easy to like
No,
move back and forward.
no, I don't know.
I don't know. That's a
Maybe
conspiracy.
we'll look in the footage.
Okay. Sounds
You guys
good.
too. Look through the footage.
For real. I
Let's
got a
see how
Target
we're moving.
notification. What's on sale this week? All right, guys. Well, thank you.
Yeah, we'll see you next week for some really cool episodes. We're doing
Yes.
another double, but
Yes,
they'll be good.
they will be good.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, thank you. Bye.
For joining.
See you later.